Let us now draw a flowchart to exchange the contents of two memory locations. Let us say I have two memory locations like this. Okay, this is memory location A and this is memory location B. Let us say this particular memory location has the value 5. This particular memory location has the value 6. What I intend to do is this fellow should contain 6 and this fellow should contain 5. As I had told you in algorithms, you cannot do it like this. You cannot say A is assigned the value B and B is assigned the value A. Because once you do this step, both will become 6 and you will have lost the value of 5. So let us see how we can solve this particular problem using a flowchart. So for every flowchart, I had told you the first symbol is a start. After you do the start, what I am going to do here is I am going to ask the user to enter the value of A and B. So in order to read the values of A and B, I am going to use symbol which happens to be a parallelogram. Why are we using a parallelogram? Because parallelogram is used for input and output. Once we read A and B, then we can do the exchange. So now I am doing the exchange. So I am going to draw a box which is like a rectangle. So let us see what in this rectangle I am doing. I am saying first I am copying into a variable called as temp the value of A. Now I am saying A is assigned the value of B and B can now be assigned the value of temp. And now if I print A and B, you will have seen that the values will have been exchanged. So now if I print A comma B, you will see that the values are exchanged and printing. Then I am going to do this and then going to come to a halt. So let me re-explain again the logic. So I have memory locations A and B. I have values 5 and 6 in them. In order to do an exchange of the values, I can't do this because if I do this, both will become 6 and I will have lost the value 5. In order to avoid this particular problem, I take another variable called as temp and the value of A is copied into temp. Now in order to see if this thing is working, let us draw the table with the variables and see if it happens to give the correct logic. Let us say I am reading values into A and B. Let me say I read 10 and I read 5 here. There is nothing in temp as of now. Then into temp I am copying the value of A. So temp becomes 10, A is 10 and B is 5. This is first step. In second step, I am copying the value of B to A. So here this becomes 5, this becomes 5 and this becomes 10. So A has got the value of B. Now we need to get B, the value of A, which happens to be in temp. So what I do is in the last step, I say the value in temp is copied to B. So now if you print A and B, it's going to print 5 and 10. So this is the logic how to exchange the value contained in two memory locations. Please do not try to do it like this. This is not the right way to exchange the value. Now again, for input and output here, I am using the parallelogram. Start and stop, I am using the rectangle with semicircle. For calculations, I am using the rectangle. So as long as you stick with the symbol and the arrow showing the flow of the logic, you should be good enough. So I hope this explains how you can exchange the values of two memory locations using a simple flowchart. Now I'll give you a little bit of a step up challenge. Try to do the exchange of values in A and B without the use of a temporary variable. You can do it using basic mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. You have to use maybe one or two or any two of those operators and give it a try and do it. Spend a little time trying to solve problem on your own. That is going to give you the requisite confidence.